Hey, hurry up. We only have so much light in the day. Sorry, I do finish a letter. I'm ready. A letter for who, if I can ask? We'll talk about it later. We have to get to the camp first. We can walk and talk. Come on, spill the tea. I don't know if you want to hear it. Oh, I am offended. I care about everything that you have to say. Well, I was writing a letter to my father to invite him to the wedding. Your dad? I thought he was dead. Too much. My mother died before I was born. She got really sick from the pregnancy and never recovered from it. My dad left when my mother died, and I had no idea if he was alive or not. Then who do you know who you're sending the letter to? Well, in Erie Bayport, I met a man that looked so familiar to my father. He matched my fur color. He had that scar on his face I could recognize from a mile away, and he was working as a hunter. Everything fits. So you got his name, and you know a lot about it, and he knows about it? Well, I never actually got his name. Opie, you can't send a wedding invitation to someone you don't even know the name of. Elena, it's my wedding day. I never have the chance to do something like this again. This man has never been present in your life. He abandoned you, forced you to fend for yourself, forced you to deal with Silverstone by yourself, and don't talk about it. You don't get to talk about that. Fine, but my point still stands. He's never been in your life. He shouldn't start now. I mean, use me as an example. I grew up being forced to do all the dumb shit for the Mountain Blades. They removed my memories from interacting with Spine, used me as a pawn that they're going to marry off to the Coral Blades of all people. But now I have met Spine and Taco, and I don't have to think of Quag or Brugo as my parents ever again. You know, like a found family. And Harlow? Oh, you know I don't want to talk about that right now. You can't hide from it forever. You have to see him again at some point. No, I don't. That is the point of running away and hiding. Does it count as running away if you're still hanging out with me? Well, I have a duty to do. After I'm done, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Please don't take any offense to this, but you can't keep running away from this. Maybe he was wrong. You haven't even spoken to Harlow about it. Are you going to believe anything that a random person that knows your name says? I know he was right. I sense a liar, and even though he had a very weird tone, he wasn't lying. Harlow wouldn't do that to you. You haven't been with him long enough to be able to say that. Neither have you. Opie, I just don't want to talk about it, okay? If you don't want to talk about it now, it will just build up and up until it spills over into something that you never wanted. And it's so avoidable too. Opie, here, how about this? We could put the wedding at the pause until you talk with Harlow. He would want you to be there. You're the only real flesh and blood that he wants at the wedding. But here's Spine, Taco, Otto, Rock Crusher, and... oh, God. Virtue would want you there too. Everybody wants you there. I want you there. And that's not up to you, Opie. This is a battle that I need to fight alone. Don't cancel the only chance you have at a wedding because I'm just being stubborn. Elena, just listen to me. We can fix this together. I want to fix this with you. Just stop. You don't need to try and be the fixer. Just stay out of it. Okay? Elena, come back. Elena? Oh